Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Love and Light Tarot. I'm just saying prayers and intention of protection for anyone here with me right now. Still sick. It's great. It's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time in the neighborhood. Let me just... Oh, this is about a dream. I just opened my journal to a dream I had about, it was October 14th, 2021. So almost a year ago. And on this one side, it said the dark side of social networks. Influences others, influencing powers. Influence is any behavior that attempts to alter someone's attitude or behavior, applies one or more power bases, essential activity in organizations. So this was actually, this used to be a nursing notebook, and I do have notes from nursing in here. See chapter 10, and it's power. Capacity of people to influence other. 5 kinds: legitimate power, reward power, coercive / like punishment power, which is like the cops, reverent power. Why did I say there's 5 and then I only put 4 here? Contingencies, backup visibility, person or organization seeing you. Whoa. Centrality, backup for power, center of alteration or attention, center of attention. Discretion, judging, boss, instructors. Substitute, ability to increase or decrease. Yeah, that's interesting that I opened it up to this page, because I was just actually going to look for, because I wrote down all the zodiac signs in order in here in this book. So I was just going to look for that. And then I opened it to that page and I was like, sometimes I'll grab a book and it's what I'm meant to read. But I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and I'm on to Leo. Okay, so we're on to Leo. So this could be for Leo to understand that there's power. There's forms of power around you. There's forms of people influencing you around you. So to be cautious of that. Also to pay attention to your dreams, because this dream actually, it told me something about someone. A specific person I had in my circle that I couldn't trust, and I believe in my dreams. So distant past foundation is there as well. What is that? Okay, we're gonna do a 10-card spread for Leo. This is a Leo reading, 10-card spread for Leo. Sorry that took so long to get going, but just interesting. Okay, 10-card spread for Leo. We have the Fool and the 10 of Wands. Ten-card spread for Leo. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Ooh, heavy burdens in a home, or having a happy, loving home is what's your heavy burdens for you, Leo. Okay, 10-card spread for Leo, a 10-card spread for Leo. What do Leos need to know right now? Okay. 10-card spread for Leo. Judgment. Whoa. Let's get to it then. This is a self-assessment. This is understanding what it is that you need to pray for. This is being thankful for the journey, but also a little bit of why me. We have the Emperor over top. Okay, Leo, this could be an Aries sign, or you're showing up very fiery right now. This could even be you. This Emperor going through judgment. Judgment is answering the call. It's a rebirth. It's absolution. It's whatever you've done in the past is coming now back to you. It's like what you've given, you get. It is number 20 and 4. So 24 is something to me. It's a specific date that I enjoy. It's significant to me. I don't know if it's significant to you, but 4 could be your life path number. 4 is the number of stability. So right now you're really, I'm feeling like you're bringing the karma. If people are trying to come against you, especially because we had that power in my notebook show, like me find that in the beginning, I could feel like you could be this power of authority, or there is some kind of power of authority around you, an establishment, a structure of some kind that is putting you under judgment. The goal here, 5 of Wands, break free in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse is resolving any conflict. It's releasing any tension between. So the goal here is to release the tension. The distant past, you have the World in the reverse. So this is a completion in the upright, but in the reverse, it's like stagnant energy. It's like something's not completed yet. This could also be feeling stuck, not being able to go anywhere, not being able to travel. But this is also a shortcut, someone trying to take a shortcut. This can be needing to seek some kind of closure, like something is just stopping you in the past. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Tower in reverse. Ooh, so this is not letting things crumble. This is not letting things come back into balance. The Tower in the reverse is not that great of energy. For me, I like the Tower uprights. I don't know why, I just do, because I feel like that's what I'm constantly in. I'm constantly in a tower, just moving through life, tower after tower after tower, just getting things to where I want them to be. But in the reverse, this is a personal transformation, and this is averting a disaster and a fear of change, because when it's in the upright, things are changing. So when it's in the reverse, it's like you're scared of change, and where there's fear, there is no love. So that's why I don't like it in the reverse, because I'd prefer there to be love. Okay, in the future, you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, some emotional manipulation. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. This person, Leo, she is very kind, but with intent. She has set herself as a priority, and she could be codependent though. So it's like she's very like self-absorbed and loves herself and takes care of herself, has a good hygiene routine. However, she needs the products for her hygiene routine to be bought for her, or things like this, or she's reliant on hearing from a certain person to change her mood, to make her happy. This person can also speak things from her heart to try and get a response from you, like a reaction from you. In the placing into perspective, the Hangman in reverse, stuck energy, not seeing things the way you need to see them. This is a need to get a new perspective. So someone is stuck on an old perspective. However, I feel like with this one, that this could also be, because I didn't know this, but in this deck, there's a lot of sacrifices going on in this Hangman in the reverse. So someone could be doing magic or whatever to try and keep this person stuck, keep you stuck. And they're checking. And this person who's doing that needs to get a new perspective on what they're doing, because this Hangman energy is delays, stalling, indecision, resistance. And we had resistance over here as well. And what happens when you're not seeing change? Things aren't going to change. So if things aren't good now, they're not going to get better later if you're resisting this change. In the environment, the Four of Cups, rejection, a perfect offer being denied. This is also sadness. Leos could be going through in their environment some rejection right now, or this is them rejecting somebody. In the love space, there's the Page of Swords in reverse, not wanting to gather information. The Page of Swords in the upright is new information, new ideas, being curious, a thirst for knowledge. And this is also a new way of communicating, but spying on someone in some cases. So in the reverse, this is, it's like a need to express yourself physically instead of verbally, but that's all that's happening right now, Leo, is your heart, you keep expressing it and what you're feeling. However, it's causing things to just stay stagnant. It's like it's not actually doing anything. So it's time to start doing something. The final outcome, the King of Coins in reverse, Leo. This is ungrounded, needing to get finances, needing to understand the means of money. This is obsession with having money and status, and this is also that very stubborn energy. When the King of Coins comes in the reverse, I feel Virgo off of it, and Virgos to me are just very stubborn. Okay, what's the hidden energy? The Empress and the Two of Swords. Being confused about an Empress, Six of Cups having lots of memories, Six of Wands, 6-6 here. So 6 to me is the Lovers. It's the number of love and harmony, and it's also a soulmate. With the Empress here, this is the true love. This is the one that you want, Leo, but especially you're showing up as the Emperor here, and then the Empress here in the hidden energy, and having memories. And maybe you're confused because you were someone who wore a bunch of masks, or she fits into a bunch of roles for you. Like you might have a bunch of roles you need her to play, and she is that person when you need her to be. And so it has you a bit confused as to, does she really love me? Does she really want to be with me? You could also be confused because there's another option. Let's get some messages. And actually I grabbed this deck, so let's just use it real quick. Can you clarify this Two of Swords with this Empress, please, Spirit? Clarify this Empress and Two of Swords. Okay, I'm already feeling it's this Queen of Cups in the future that this person has coming into their space. Yeah. The Six of Wands again. Six of Wands is victory. It's success, it's public recognition, it's progress, and it's self-confidence. So for it to be, now we have 666 here. That's a marriage number to me. That's a union number to me. So I feel like this is confused about marriage with this person. However, it doesn't have to be. This can just be confusion about if this will be successful. Will they have this person in their future if they choose this person? Yeah, the Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So this person does want to bring a love offer to this Empress. It could be you, Leo, but it doesn't have to be. You could be the Empress. 333. That's a master number. Mind, body, and soul. It's a need to get connected. 3 days, 3 minutes, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. So you might have been on a 3-year cycle right now. What is this? Losing it all in the reverse. So this person doesn't want to lose it all, or they feel like they will. And so that's why there's all this, I don't want things to change energy. But they're going through judgment. They're understanding. And that's like spirit calling in ships to come in for this person. You see how this angel's sounding a trumpet? So I feel like with this angel declaring like what needs to come in, it's going to cause a shift. Exciting. What's that? Sick to my stomach. You might feel sick to your stomach, and you might feel excited. There's something coming in that's changing for you, Leo. What is this one? Energy is fluid. Whoa, and I got a hiccup in the reverse. So somebody's not paying attention to their energy. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2 minutes, 222. Pay attention to the energy around you. Remember, it was the power thing in the beginning where people might be playing on you. They might be using your power, but they're doing it by expressing their power over you. End of a cycle. Yeah, there's an ending of a cycle here that needs to happen that hasn't happened, or it's like in the process of, there's this Pisces. Okay, Leo, you could be dealing with a Pisces. You are the one I want to spend my life with, or a Pisces wants to spend time with you, or you're releasing a Pisces. Talk to me in the reverse. Yeah, you could be, this person doesn't want to talk to you, or you don't want to talk to them. Okay, Leo? What else do we have here? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. Anything else for this Leo reading? Anything else for this Leo reading? Is there anything else for this Leo reading? Okay. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again. In a minute, just a minute. What else flipped? The money spent in defensive. These have been coming out a lot, actually. For how many cards are here, and then these ones continue to come out. Money spent and defensive. So there's something about being defensive over your money you're spending, which is good, because as this final outcome is you being a bit in need of finances. If I could just kiss your lips right now, I would be the happiest person. So there's a lack of intimacy happening for you, Leo, with someone who you wish. Anyways, let's get going on some other decks for you real quick. Whoa. Okay. What's a native spirit card for you, Leo? We have Grandmother Earth. That's beautiful. You could have a grandmother watching over you. There's a lot of pink and purples in this card. This is the sunrise. This is light being shone on the land, but it could also be a sunset. So when there's a sunset, there has to be a new sunrise, and when there's a sunrise, there has to be a sunset. And I just saw 1717. So this is about cycles and about the cycle of life. Remember, in your grandmother's womb, your mother's womb had already you in it. One of the first things that is made is the reproductive organs, and there's eggs in there, and you were one of those eggs. So this is you being connected to your ancestors and understanding that connection and feeling that power and being thankful in that energy. Maybe say a prayer for your grandmother today. Reach out to her if she's alive. This is also appreciation for our earth, not wanting to change her to suit our needs, but wanting to appreciate her for being everything that we need. And that's the feminine energy as well, just appreciating our feminine women, appreciating them for exactly who they are, not needing their boobs to look a certain way, but understanding that that is so that they can give life to a next generation, something you both can create. Understanding that the woman's butt isn't meant to be big and juicy, or it is, and appreciating each and every single person for how they look, because what does the butt do? It gets rid of waste. It keeps that person alive. So specifically when it comes to a human's body, appreciating each aspect and what it's there for, because everything on your body has a purpose, just like every person on this earth has a purpose. So therefore appreciating every single human being. What's the hidden energy? The medicine bag, healing, a need to carry around prayer, because that's what a medicine bag is. It's we carry around our sage in our medicine bag. We carry around sweetgrass. We carry around cedar. We carry around tobacco. So it's sacred mountain. I feel like there's a journey you're about to embark on, and it's time to release things that are going to weigh you down, but also hold on to those things that you need. Your heart, your lungs, your brain, your hands, your feet. Be so thankful for these things, because without those things, you would not climb all of those mountains. You would not be a sacred being. Spirit of fire, cleansing. This is washing away the old and never seeing it again. It's not just washing away, it's burning it away. You can't unburn toast. You can't unbake a loaf of bread. You can't go back after adding fire to something. Fire is very permanent in the things. You can't unburn the forest fires. All those forest fires that happen, you can't make those trees grow back right then and there. It takes time. So this is also a need to understand that it takes time to heal from things that changing. It takes time. Be patient with yourself. A lot of times we're like, we want that instant because of the society we live in. What's behind spirit of fire? Spirit of air. Without air, fire does not burn. Without oxygen, you don't live. Air is it's such a staple to our lives, and we take it for granted. There's things that we take for granted. And I feel like this energy is here where we need to just focus on being thankful, thankful, thankful. What deck am I being guided to? Oh, okay. When I reach for the wrong deck, Spirit's like, no. They send me like a shove of a no. And it's not a sound, it's a feeling. So it's like I feel it. It's like, don't do that. And then when they want something, it's like a pick me up feeling. It's like, I grab this. I don't know. I learned how to interpret people's feelings or their words without them saying them a long time ago. I've worked in medical clinics, and a lot of the times people had different languages, and I could understand exactly what they wanted me to do. They would speak in their own language, and I didn't understand the language, but I understood their spirit. And now I understand why I could do that. But before, people would be like, they would be mystified. They'd be like, how did you just know what she was saying? And because I would know exactly what they were saying. And I was like, because I listened to their feelings they're sending. It's a vibration. Everything we think, everything we say, it's a vibration, it's energy. So if you can say hurtful things, but if you're saying it with a good intent, it's okay. You can say meaningful things, beautiful things, but if you're saying it with this intent to hurt somebody, that's what the human body's going to respond to, and they're going to feel it. It's with animals too. It's not like my cats go around talking to each other. They know exactly where they're going to be or what they're doing. Talking is a human thing. It's a need for validation of what we're thinking and feeling. And I feel like that's something that was learned behavior, because back in the day, the native people were like, well, they still are. They're one with the animals, one with the planet, one with the rivers and the trees. And we didn't need to communicate with the trees to know what they were saying. We didn't need to communicate with the animals to understand their pain. You have 5 senses, 6 senses. You don't need to just speak to know. You can feel and know. So that's also about that power in the beginning of this reading. You need to start feeling what people are saying. Tune out distractions. Love yourself. Make a plan in the reverse. Claim your art and build on solid ground. So this is a need to get grounded. This is a need to start claiming the art of your life. God made you this unique individual, and you are art. You are so beautiful. Correct your mistakes. So if you have taken for granted your own beauty, it is time to correct that mistake and build on solid ground, which is loving yourself first. And I felt that energy around. There was a lot of loving yourself. And tune out distractions. Make a plan in the reverse. So there's something about not making a plan. I feel like someone has like a big plan, a checklist, and it's not about the plan. It's about going with the flow of things. There's a flow. Even when you don't know what's supposed to be happening, something's happening. Even when you didn't plan for something to be happening, something is happening. I don't know if someone was planned to be here as a child or not, but I know many children who were not planned and they still came here and they still carry out their life because just because they don't have a plan doesn't mean they're insignificant. No. They really are what? Oh, okay. Like, what are you talking about? Nourish the sacred feminine, number 18. What was I saying? That feminine, that grandmother energy, that love. The earth is our mother, right? Like grandmother earth, grandfather sky, I think it is. So anything for this Leo reading? The spark of hustle and magic happens when you most expect it. Number 17 is that star card, that healing, that divine timing. 44 is stability. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 is you get what you give. Changes in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, number 10. Someone is resisting a change, and change is necessary. So I don't know what's going on here, Leo, but it can come up in all of the decks. And what about this Leo reading? (16) Rebirth. There's that judgment card. Happy ending, 93. So you're about to go through a rebirth. That's kind of painful energy, not gonna lie. Because birth was not painless, right? Leo. We're doing the Leo reading. Self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. And then we have Earth. Persistence, patience, and practicality. Being practical. These roses are beautiful, and there's candles here, and this is that heart, the holy heart, turning to God, right? Sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. Wow, Leo. So there's a rewarding situation coming for you. You need to get grounded. Earth is here twice. Get outside, breathe fresh air, know that the earth supports you and loves you. She gives you oxygen. You don't have to give her anything, anytime. She will give you that oxygen to breathe and keep you here, your heart beating and alive, and your brain pumping that oxygen so you can learn and grow and heal. Oxygen is very healing. I watched King Kong recently, and the reason that all of those animals were so huge on that little island was because the oxygen was very high. So oxygen can also allow for growth. It can allow for healing. So let Mother Earth heal you through this rebirth. Let her help you. Rely on her. Lean on her. Go sit next to a tree and just say, you know what? Thank you for being here. You didn't have to be here, and I know you are. Anyways, I love you. Later.